Welcome back to the T.Swift Sisters podcast, everybody. We have a special guest in studio with us today. Everybody say hi, Mia.
Hi.
Hi, Mia.
I don't think
Welcome
I was
to our show. Well, you can say hi now. For those of you who don't know, Mia is actually my sister. Not that Natasha and Samantha aren't my sisters, but Mia is my literal sister, and she's on our show tonight to talk about all the fun that we had when we went to see Taylor in Tampa. So we'll get to that in a little, but I just wanted to start off this episode by saying that it took everything in me not to sing when I pressed record today. I really wanted to sing the intro of the Eras tour.
Don't ruin it.
No spoilers.
I know, no spoilers, and like we're blessing everybody. I think my voice is honestly still recovering. I was filming like a TikTok yesterday and my voice was still completely super hoarse. I was like, how embarrassing. Like it's Wednesday and I'm still like,
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. But welcome, Mia. Are you excited to be here with us?
Yes, I've wanted to be on this podcast since you started it.
Oh my God,
I'm
Mia.
so excited right now. Like,
We're
mean,
so happy to have you.
I hope we do have like an influx of new listeners. You know, we passed out a lot of QR codes with our pod on it. So if this is the first time that you're listening to our show, welcome to our show. This is a fan-made Taylor Swift podcast for Taylor Swift fans, where we pretty much just talk about everything, anything Taylor Swift. So welcome. I hope we have a fun episode for you guys today. I sure think we do.
Yeah.
Let's get started. Honestly, okay, we're starting today with What's Up Taylor Swift, and I'm like actually really excited to talk about this because I really want like your thoughts on it. But if you guys don't already know, Taylor Swift had a short little break in between Arlington, I believe, Dallas, and Tampa for the Easter holiday. And God, does she literally ever sleep? Because
No.
she has a week off and she's like, I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm gonna be doing this. And I'm like, babe, don't you need to like recover, please?
Yeah, like your body needs to rest, but I guess not.
Yeah, like
You're right.
so part of her Easter holiday, she was seen in Liverpool recording a music video, supposedly with Joey King and Taylor Lautner.
Yay.
Again,
Isn't
she
Joey
doesn't
King
sleep.
And,
What?
like she's in like another Taylor Swift music video, isn't she?
Yeah, she's in the
Okay.
Mean music video, which we'll get to in a second. But according to Elite Daily, she was filming in two locations that were seen in the 2022 Batman movie. So she was in Liverpool recording a music video that were like things were seen from Batman. And the minute that I read this, I was like, Samantha, please.
No, the way my brain exploded, because I was like, oh my God, we were just throwing this out as like
I think that was like
hypothetical,
something we had seen on Reddit too about.
Can you repeat it though? Because I feel like I remember us talking about it, but I don't remember the Batman theory.
There was no like solidified theory. There was a whole idea of this double-sided album, right? That the album had like a dark side and like a fun, exciting side. And it boiled down to the fact that there were two songs, I believe, that Zoe Kravitz, who is in the Batman movie, was featured as a songwriter, right?
Okay.
So there was this whole theory floating around on Reddit that the album maybe was like double coated, you know, the dark, the light, Batman, like those things. And it had to do with who was specific writers on specific songs.
Okay.
So we theorized about it. We were like, maybe the album came out and we didn't think anything of it ever again. We were just like, oh, like that was just a conspiracy theory, whatever.
Yeah.
What does Batman have to do with Midnights anyway? And then the minute that I saw the Batman movie thing, I'm like, oh my God. So when the information that the music video was being filmed was being passed around last weekend, or now 2 weeks ago, the theory was that it was a vigilante shit music video because she's seen like, it looks like she's breaking out of a bank, stealing stuff, you know, like something like it's giving
She has like a
vigilante
frame
shit.
or something.
Yeah. So it's like giving vigilante shit, but also giving getaway car. People are like, oh my God, maybe it's a getaway car music video, right? So it's like, oh my God. And at the time, I was like, totally vigilante shit. And then as more stuff about the music video comes out, we find out Joey King is in it, Taylor Lautner. So we know Joey King was in Mean. And Taylor Lautner inspired the song Back to December. So it's like, okay, so it looks a little more Speak Now. And then a clip from the music video comes out, like a still shot of Taylor running with a frame. And she's in the Speak Now World Tour outfit, her curly hair, 13 on her hand, and stealing a frame. So everybody's like, oh my God, like what? Speak Now, something's happening with Speak Now here.
What?
And then to take it a step further, there's like props. Somebody shoots like a picture of props from inside the studio of the music video. And it's the balcony that she used to float around Speak Now World Tour with. And they're like, oh my God, is it a Speak Now music video? And it's like, it can't be a Speak Now music video because like,
when it hasn't even dropped. Yeah.
And what is it going to be? Better Than Revenge? Maybe. Haunted? Maybe. Those are the only two that would work there, I think, with like this whole
with the theme of the
bank
like,
thing.
Yeah.
Right. So then I'm like, So then somebody's like, okay, theory. Maybe it's a music video for Karma and it's about her stealing back her masters. So I'm like, okay, I can see this. And they're like, she's dropping Easter eggs for Speak Now, whatever. Right. That's the next album that everybody thinks is coming out. That's what it's going to be. And I was like, you know what? I can kind of get behind this, and not because I'm a Speak clown, but because this is real evidence, right?
Well, because you're a Speak clown and this is real evidence.
I was seeing clearly, okay? I was not, I wasn't being clouded by my own judgment. This is real facts that I'm presenting here. Yes. Just like every other theory that I tell you guys when Speak Now is coming out tonight. Those are real facts.
It's come out like 35 times if it's like up to Renee telling us when it comes out.
Okay, but I'm like, wait, so I got to do a little digging, right? And I find out, I'm like, I made a TikTok of all of the songwriters, and because it was like a Taylor and Joe song that came out, so I made a TikTok about it, and I was like, I know I have the list of songwriters. I go back, reference the TikTok, and I look, and this Elite Daily article says that it's a vigilante shit music video, excuse me. A whole musical. Can you imagine?
Vigilante shit, the musical. I'm here for it.
So I'm like, okay, let me go back, check my work. Samantha, I go back. Zoe Kravitz is not a songwriter on vigilante shit. You know what song she's a songwriter on? Karma.
Is it Karma? Oh man.
So it's Karma.
No. And then word on the street, Karma's the next single off of Midnight's. Releasing May 2nd. Wait, but is May 2nd a Friday?
Isn't Karma already out?
It's a single. So when it becomes a single, it has like its own.
Oh, like it's on the radio. I'm like, what?
Yes, you can buy it. You can buy it as its own song. It's on the radio. A Karma music video,
right?
Or remix number 35. A music video typically comes along with it.
It's just like a bigger deal, the song itself. But May 2nd is a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. So maybe she announces that Karma's coming out, like Karma, the music video is coming out on Friday or something. But what do you guys think of my theory? Because like, I'm really behind it. I'm seriously behind this one now. And I'm not giving you a date that Speak Now is coming out. I'm just saying it's coming. Okay.
Let's let that go.
Speak Now forever though.
Yeah.
Maybe this, I don't know. So some people think that it is a Speak Now video. Some people think it's the Karma music video. Some people think it's vigilante shit. We will do a poll on our Instagram stories, but I want to know what you guys think.
Internal poll.
Yes, internal poll first, and then we'll share a poll on our story.
I do not think it's a Speak Now video. I'm more along the lines of that being Easter eggs within the video. Like she can even use it as part of the storyline.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I would think it would be Vigilante Ship, or I guess Karma. Midnights, not anything Speak Now.
Okay. You think there's a possibility it could be vigilante shit?
I think so. I'm not gonna rule it out yet.
Oh, okay. Wait, I forgot another theory, another thing that backs up my karma theory. I'm sorry. The 13th Street Station wall in the Man music video. This is
Oh.
why the theory comes that she's stealing back her masters in the Karma music video that wasn't being filmed in Liverpool.
Because it had karma and graffiti.
It has
Or-
Karma in graffiti and all of the stolen versions around
Mm-hmm.
the names of the stolen versions around Karma. So that's when people were theorizing it was a stolen album, whatever. But Taylor's like, no, it's just the song that I made for you guys, whatever. But then now it can be tied into the music video of her stealing back her masters because on the 13th Street wall, it's Karma with all the masters' names around it.
That
With
came
the
out
album
so
names.
long ago, though.
It did come out a long time ago, but a long time ago is when people started theorizing that Karma was the stolen album, right? So then when she created Midnights, she was like, Karma is real. It's just this song that I'm giving you. But then I think kind of like paying homage to the Man music video where she decided all those years ago that she was just going to write Karma around all of her albums. She's like, we can actually turn this into something.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. So that further explains my theory of why the Karma music video would be her stealing the albums back, and then explains the Speak Now, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
What do you think, Tosh? Speak Now, vigilante shit, or Karma?
I think I'm leaning towards karma.
Karma. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think it would, like, I think if you would just look at that snippet, you'd think, oh, it's got to be a Speak Now music video, but like we've gotten nothing about of Speak Now yet. So why would she already be filming?
Yeah.
So, and like karma makes more sense than vigilante shit because of everything you just said. So
I think it would just be too dark for a Speak Now music video. Like I really do. I don't see where it would fit in anywhere. Mia.
And then it's the perfect Easter egg. Like it's a lot of Speak Now because that's what's coming.
Right. And we've only seen that it's Speak Now, right? Who's to say that we haven't seen all of the stuff that teases when 1989 is coming or when debut's coming, stuff like that. And Rep, honestly, like it's dark enough that Rep could be somewhere in there too.
Yeah.
I hope so. Mia, what do you think?
I think it's Speak Now. I don't even think if that's like turning into a single, I don't even think they can put vigilante shit on the radio or not Speak Now. Sorry. Karma.
Okay. I was like, wow, I'm really surprised.
No,
Please tell
definitely
me your
Karma.
thoughts.
Yeah, definitely Karma. But she's given us basically like nothing for Speak Now. Plus all of the other music videos for Midnights have been Speak Now related anyways.
You're right.
Like, you could just be continuing the trend. So
I get that.
Because Bejeweled had some Speak Now Easter eggs in it. So this is now like a really big Speak Now Easter egg, which makes sense.
I mean, how much more though? Like, can she just say Speak Now is coming, please?
No, she has to keep stringing us along forever.
It's more as we get closer. Like
we
more,
never get
I
bored.
guess.
She keeps us on our toes at all times.
She does.
Has anybody listened to the clean version of Vigilante shit? What is it?
Yes.
Is it like I'm on my vigilante-ish? Is it I'm on my vigilante stuff? What is it?
No, it's like ish. That's what it kind of sounds like. I was actually I put on like I kept shuffling Taylor Swift on Spotify and I was really mad that it was only giving me like the same 20 songs. So I looked up a playlist that had all of her music, which was like 21 hours long. And I heard the clean version for the first time in my life. It was so weird. I was like, what is this?
So she says like, I'm on my vigilante-ish.
Yes.
That's so
like, that is not going on the radio. I'm sorry.
At first, I thought you asked if we've heard the car. I thought you were talking about Karma, and I was like, "Yes, the Vegas acrobat one."
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Actually, I am so happy to share that she sings the dirty versions on tour. She does not say Vegas acrobat. She says like goddamn acrobat. So what?
I was like talking to my roommate because I guess this is for later. I'll save this for later.
Okay, for when we get into to talk about Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay. So next up on our Taylor Swift news, this one's pretty exciting to share, but Taylor has become the first ever artist to simultaneously chart 7 albums in the top 40 of the Billboard 200 4 times in her career. So the 7 albums that are currently trending are Midnights, duh, Lover, Love for Lover, Folklore, 1989. I feel like for the rest of all time, 1989 is just always going to be a trending album for her. Like, I feel like so many people got on like the Taylor bandwagon during the 1989 era, and like no complaints there because it was an amazing era. So Red TV, which Red TV also brought in a huge influx of new Taylor fans. Like, you know, a Red TV Taylor fan, like a born Taylor fan from Red TV, when they know the All Too Well 10-minute version, but don't know any of Taylor's other work.
I love that.
I'm like, oh, okay, so you joined us in November 2021. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Happy to have you.
Reputation, which we love to see it getting the honor and love that she deserves, and Evermore. So that one's for Tosh. Every time Evermore's around, I'm like, there you go, Tosh. You got it.
Enjoy.
Evermore
That's
needs
for
its
you.
love. So good.
Yeah. Evermore is top tier for me. So I'm happy that it's there. I think it deserves more love than Folklore, but we've been over this a million times. I feel like we talk about it every time we're on the pod.
Yeah.
So.
Wait,
Okay.
what do you think, Mia? Really quick, Folklore or Evermore?
I prefer Folklore, but only because like the style of music in Evermore is a little different. So like not my I don't want to say not my favorite because I still love the album, but like not the same. Like if I were to choose, I would choose to listen to Folklore first.
Okay.
Although she does sing a lot of Evermore on tour. She gives it like a lot.
The Folklore set was really long too, though.
Yeah.
Evermore was nice. I liked it.
It was cool.
Yeah. It was really pretty. It was so pretty.
Ooh, nice.
What was I gonna say?
Sorry.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something about Folklore and Evermore. But I digress. Okay.
Mia's a folklorian.
She's a folklorian princess.
Oh
Oh my god.
Max, like, I heard we have special guests on today. Can I take a
Max,
seat?
you Evermore or Folklore?
Max, you have something to say? Say it to
She's
the
like, there's
people.
only one right answer.
Say it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Mia, I forgot to ask you like our little run-of-the-mill questions that we ask our guests when they're on.
I'm so excited.
Yes. So please tell us your favorite era, when you became a fan. Tell us everything that we need to know about you being a Swiftie.
Okay, I became a fan out of the womb.
Out of the
They were playing Taylor Swift in the hospital room.
That's not true, okay?
Yeah, Taylor
Debut
Swift
was
is-
not out yet when you were born. Close though,
Yeah.
close, pretty close.
Like 2 years or something.
Yeah.
Basically on the radio at all times. I thought that Taylor Swift was always a huge deal because it was always on at home. It wasn't until you started talking recently about like the difference between like when she actually got famous kind of thing.
Right.
She has just always been the biggest person in our house for my whole life. Like we used to have like you have like the big blanket and we have like the Taylor Swift guitar on the tree and stuff like that. Like I don't know. But so yeah, been basically listening to her my whole life. My first Taylor Swift concert was when I was around 8 years old when we went to go see Speak Now. I did not go with you guys though. I went with our cousin Alex. And I think mom there. No,
you went with the Jackie and Alex because mom took us the night before on like the Thursday or whatever, and then I think you went to the Friday
I still
show.
have ingrained in my brain like the balcony you were talking about and like the whole wedding scene that she sets up for Speak Now.
Yes.
Like this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, there's like so much public discourse on the fact that so much of our Swiftie community actually thinks that the clip from Speak Now World Tour of Taylor Swift performing Speak Now and like that wedding scene is actually a music video. Like for years, We have gaslighted ourselves, like multiple people. I didn't. Like I knew that it was like I knew what it was because I used to watch the Speak Now World Tour DVD religiously. But people were like, I literally thought it was a music video, and like that's what I know, but it's not. It's literally what she did on tour for
That's
Speak
wild.
Now.
I
Yeah,
just
for
like
that
forever
song.
have that like stuck in my brain when I think of like my first time really liking Taylor Swift was like seeing that. My favorite era. That's so hard. I guess Lover. That fits my vibes.
Oh,
I like
Pretty-
that for you. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna hit us with like a folklore or something.
Nah, I'm not that depressing. It's like really sad.
Is that your favorite era and album? Because we
No.
had this combo with.
Yeah.
Okay.
So eras are different from albums.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Mm.
definitely like aesthetic based is what I think of when I think of
Okay,
eras.
is
And
Lover.
also I just really like the idea of her like being happy
Yeah.
because we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
see that very often, so that's cool.
Mhm.
I also just I'm a big "You Need to Calm Down" stan, and also "Me" was like one of my I can't believe it because I don't even like that song. It was like my top song of like 2020 or like yeah I think
Spelling is fun.
yeah it was like my number one top song.
I'm a me stan though.
I
I'm
am
a me
not.
believer. Okay. Like I do not approve of the people who bullied Taylor into for sure taking it off the set list.
Oh, I don't either. I was actually that's what I was gonna talk about earlier because my roommate, I told her that I guess we'll talk about this later, but like how Mean was our secret song. And
Mhm.
she when she was watching the live stream, she thought it was me. And she was like, if I was at that concert right now,
Oh.
I would be throwing a fit.
Oh.
Oh, she
Oh.
thought it was me. She
Yeah.
she wanted it to be me. Wait, but
Correct.
was she throwing a fit because she was mad or because she was sad? Two very different fit
Mad.
throws.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she was like, no, this is not the type of song that should be on the secret song set list.
That music video makes the song. Like
I know. Well, I love the music video. You know what? The music video is
It's a
what I
good one.
think of like as my brain.
Okay.
My brain is the Mean music video. Just like it keeps going, you're lost. There's like rainbows like drowning and like sparkles everywhere.
That's
I
a good
love it.
connection point. You found,
Yes.
your Taylor Swift moment.
My favorite song is The Way I Loved You. And then album is hard because I think I say an album's my favorite album, and then I listen to a different album and I'm like, this is the best album ever.
Same happened.
Relatable.
yeah.
So I'm just
Yep.
go with all of them. I guess like the average answer would be Rep because that's the songs I like the most on it. But
Okay.
I'm a big like Fearless is really good, and Speak
Yeah.
Now, like there's no skips on Speak Now either. It's so hard.
We're all there. It's okay.
Yeah.
And I also talk about all the time. I literally love Hey Steven so much. And
and
like that is such an
Hey.
underrated song, and it makes me
Yeah.
it makes me like want to put that as my number one album just because I'm so obsessed with that song. And also The Way I Loved You was on that album. So well, literally every time an album would come out, I'd always remember it because you always had it on. Like 1989, we used to play so much.
I know. Yeah, that's the era that I picked you up and drove you around a lot in.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
so it was
literally,
always
all
on
I
in
can
my
think of all the
car,
time is
yeah.
like How You Get the Girl, like
Oh,
Wonderland, all like
Yeah.
just in my brain at all times.
Yeah, because my car was CD only, so I would literally just always have the CD on and like play through every single song and then just start right back at the top. I love that. I miss having CDs in my car because I miss like being associated that way with albums.
Mhm.
Me too. Just
Yeah.
I have that.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm jealous of you, Samantha. All right. Our last What's Up Taylor Swift news story for tonight is that RSD is this weekend, guys, April 22nd.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm so
specifically did
excited.
not
I
pick
keep
up the ship that
forgetting.
day. I'm so excited.
I keep forgetting that it's on Saturday, but it is this Saturday, April 22nd. So when you guys are listening to this episode, that means it's tomorrow, finally. So Taylor Swift will be releasing the Folklore Long Pond Studio Sessions vinyl. I wish that I could tell you more. I can tell you that I have seen pics and like TikToks of it, like record stores like showing what it looks like. She's so cute in her little recording studio. Like she looks like us right now, like filming the pod, like
Oh.
recording.
Vintage tea.
Thank you. I love when I'm not the
God.
only singer on this show. You see how much the pod setup makes you want to sing and be
Yeah,
a
no, it's
singer?
like so legit. I just
Yeah.
want like one ear out and one in.
But the best that I can tell you is give a call to your local record store. Just like let them know what you're looking for. And I've found that most record stores are willing to give you the information. They'll let you know like how many copies they have, what time people typically start lining up if it's your first RSD day, what time they're going to be opening, just so that you can plan ahead. But the good news is that there are so many more copies of the Folklore Long Pond Studio Sessions RSD vinyl than the Lakes last year. So good luck to everybody. I hope you get your RSD and let us know, like tag us in your pick on a story if you're able to secure the bag, as the youngins say.
Oh my God.
As Mia says.
I don't think I've ever said that in my life.
Yeah. Do you have plans to secure the bag on Saturday?
I do actually already have plans. I was supposed to pick up a shift that day and I was like, nope, my schedule needs to be clear.
Ooh,
So
yes.
my record store opens at 11. I'm probably going to get there around like 9:30. Mine's is like really hidden. So not a lot of people go there. And I know that because the last RSD I went to, I like waited maybe like 20 minutes in line. And the only reason we even waited was because they were letting like 4 people in at a time.
right.
Last year they did a raffle, which I actually won, which is pretty cool. I didn't think I was gonna win.
What?
Yeah, the people were super nice. I was just like, I don't even think that many people knew that the raffle was going on because most of the people that go to that specific record store don't really go to look for Taylor Swift records.
Yeah.
So but the girl was like, I was wearing my Eras, like the original Era sweatshirt with all of the Taylors on it up until I think Folklore. And she was like, oh my God, I love your sweatshirt. Where'd you get it? I was like, oh, I bought it on the shop, whatever. So we had to like fill out a little form. And she was like, write down that you're the girl I talked to on the forum because you were so nice. So I wrote down and then I won. So
That's the way to do
He's
it.
rigged.
yes.
What?
So this year they're not doing a raffle. They said they have for sure 25, but probably up to like 100.
Oh my
So,
God.
I don't think it's actually 100. I think they were just trolling.
No, I mean they seriously pressed a lot of records, so it just depends on how much they ordered. I think my record store guy explained it to me that like they order something and then it depends on what they sell. So like your store might have placed an order for 100 and then the distributors might have only given them 25 or 50, something like that. Like I think that's what he explained to me. So
So yeah,
maybe
they
there is a lot.
on the thing. They were just like, this is how much we have. And I'm just excited to go back. I really love that record store. Let it be known on the pod, I'm the one who inspired everyone on here to start collecting records. I was the original Taylor Swift record collector.
Not Natasha.
Not true.
Natasha's had a record player since we were in college because I gave her Fearless platinum on vinyl for her birthday.
But I wasn't a like collector, I would
Yeah.
say. I just had I had like 1975 and some Taylor, and that's it.
Yeah, I remember we used
While
like
getting ready in college.
freshman year of college, we would listen to Taylor Swift on the record player. Yep.
It was
So-
shitty, but she was good.
I'm just really
More
excited
voice.
for RSD in general because there's
Yeah.
also a ton of other things I want to look at. And I just got a raise at work, so I can actually afford to buy some stuff.
Nice.
Yay.
Congratulations.
We're up to $70.
Can you please tell our listeners the name of your beloved record store if they are in Orlando and are looking to shop on RSD Day?
I know on the outs, it's Smart Punk Records. And
Okay.
then on the outside of the shop, it's literally right next to UCF. It's behind, there's like a Firehouse Subs and a Dunkin' Donuts. And then there's like a shopping center right behind it. And yeah, it's like super small. It's very local. They open from like, normally they're open from like 1 to 7, but they open early for Record Store Day. And they're doing a bunch of other stuff. I know they have pizza. I think like a mini like listening party for a new album. I can't remember specifically which one it was. And they have free coffee too. And then the year I went, I also was able to pick up a free tote bag and some stickers. So that was cool.
Nice. So
Nice.
guys, what's the name again?
Smart Punk Record Shop.
Smart Punk Record Shop. If you're in Orlando in the UCF area, head to RSD on April 22nd and you'll get to meet Mia. Maybe she'll give you an autograph or something.
Oh God, man. Well, don't come because I want my record. No, I'm just kidding.
After 9:30 a.m.
Yeah. Anytime after I buy mine, we're fine.
No, but
I will
last year,
say
like,
Ren inspired RSD for me. Or I don't know if Mia inspired it in you or what, but
no,
it
the
was
internet.
custom.
I will say it was
Yeah.
the internet. I'm sorry, Mia. This one I'll give you for vinyls, but for RSD, it was the internet. I was like, what is that? Exclusive? I gotta be there.
and you freaking got it.
Yeah, I did. We had 10 copies at our store last year.
10?
So yes,
Wow.
10. I was like copy number 7 or something. He came out before and like gave us all little numbers and was like, what are you looking for? But I called this year. So if you're in Miami, so we have Smart Punk Records in Orlando. We have Yesterday and Today Records in Miami, Florida, off of Bird, if you're looking. And then Tosh will share hers when we get there. But my store has 32 copies. So I will be there probably like 7 or 8 in the morning to get my copy as well.
Ooh, I want to go. Catch me
Come.
on Bird Road.
It's close to, it's like Bird and like 82nd or something. Like it's not
I'll
far
be
from
there
your
with
house at
you.
all. Yeah.
I'm down.
Yes. Okay. Tosh, share.
Charlotte has 3 big ones that are gonna have Taylor's RSD. I didn't ask how many copies, and I probably should have. So
I
I'm
just
calling
asked to
again.
like get to, so you know like how to
Yeah, like a
prepare
good
yourself.
yeah.
Yes.
So the ones in Charlotte are at the Poets Vault,
Okay.
which they didn't do RSD last year. It's their first year doing it. So it might not be as crowded. That's probably where I want to go. Lunchbox Records, it's the biggest one in Charlotte. Everybody goes there. Like line is out the door always. I don't know if I would go there.
Okay.
And then Repo Records is the other one. And that one is really cool, low key too. Last year, all of these did a raffle like Mia's did for the Lakes vinyl. And I entered all of them and did not win, but I really thought I was. So I'm sad about that. There's a big issue though. The issue is I work Saturday, 8:30 to 12
Since when do you work on Saturday?
for my summer job.
Summer.
Oh no.
I work one Saturday a month. So my roommate is going to try to go. I know. I was thinking that, but they're mandatory. So my roommate's going to go because she wants one too. So
yeah, but a lot of them are one per person.
that's the, like, I'm just going to be SOL, I think.
Ding dang. Well, I might recruit Adrian, so we'll see how that works. Maybe we can snag an extra one. But you're trying to secure 2 bags at once. That's the problem. The monetary bag, the monetary bag, and the RSD bag. You know, maybe your hands are a little full.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about what my spending budget's going to be this weekend.
They also, my record store's open at 11. So like truly worst comes to worst. Like I don't know if I'll have luck, but like I'll have at least a slim chance.
Right.
Well, my recommendation to you is call the record store that you're planning to go to, ask them how many copies, and maybe like ask them what they're anticipating for the day of, right? Maybe they'll let you know if a lot of other people have called in and asked specifically for the same record that you're looking for. Okay. So you can kind of gauge what's going on.
Yeah, that's smart. Because all I did was call and be like, are y'all going to sell it or raffle it? Okay, cool.
Or nervous this year. There's like a lot more Taylor people now. So I'm kind of like, okay.
There are a lot more Taylor people. And like,
and you already know that people are going to go and buy it and resell it for 3 times the price.
Yeah.
Right.
So
yeah.
Nail biting.
It makes total sense why they would make more copies considering the demand for anything revolving Taylor Swift at the moment. But like, I think the demand is like higher than it was for the Lakes. So like, it's still going to be as hard to get, I feel like.
You think so? Like, I think the demand for the Lakes was so high because it was so limited pressed. Yeah.
I don't know.
Like they said that they pressed more than double copies of the Lakes last year.
But like, it's so exclusive as it is, like just because it's RSD that I think everyone's going to still go out, whether you're a Swift fan or not. I don't know.
I think
hopefully I'm wrong.
Well, I was going to say the good thing about RSD is that pretty much only like if you're a Swiftie, you know about it because you're a Swiftie, and like chances are you know about it because you collect vinyls. If you're not a Swiftie, I think the hype about RSD is all of the other music that comes out. So like only really vinyl collectors are the ones that know about it. You get me?
Yeah.
So I think that's where you may get lucky.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just have some hope, you know? I'm hopeful for you.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Just
God
test it out.
But follow
And
my
it's
tips and
always Adrian.
tricks.
I will
Yeah, and
follow.
I will recruit Adrian if he's willing.
Thanks.
But yeah, follow my tips and tricks and just talk to your record store.
I'll let you know what they say tomorrow. when I
Yeah,
call.
most people are super nice about it. So all right. And then I think that leads us to the fun part of tonight.
Yay!
The two privileged ladies.
Excuse me, I like to be referred to as God's favorite. So
Oh God.
Thanks.
All right.
actually, in this case, Mia would be God's favorite because she was the queen who secured the bag.
You
of our
secured the
tickets.
bag.
And I won the raffle. God and Taylor Swift go hand in hand for me.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so you were judging me for being God's favorite, but now you're super cool with being called God's favorite.
Absolutely.
Guards favorite.
Thank you, guard. All right. So, like, what's the first thing that you guys want to know about our experience?
Take it from the beginning, I would say. So like how about when you got to the stadium? Like what was the
Okay.
parking?
Were the vibes, the people,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
parking. Yeah.
Okay. So we got to the stadium a little later than we had anticipated, but still early enough. Like, I think
Yeah.
we pulled up to the stadium at about like 4:30, 4:40. We had to walk because there was too much traffic to get close to the stadium. So I think we walked like a few blocks, but on
It
the
wasn't
walk
bad at
over,
all.
it wasn't bad. It was hot.
Yeah.
I read online that it was like the hottest day of the weekend of Taylor performing was our show. And
Okay.
Wow.
it was freaking brutal. It was hot.
Yeah.
The sun was blazing. But people were tailgating for the show. So we walked over with a lot of tailgaters. It was fun. Everybody's like walking toward it. You're like, oh my God, building up excitement. We got to the front of the stadium and the security line, no one was in it. We literally walked right into the security line.
Can we pause? Why were there
I knew you were going to say it.
protesters?
I knew she was going to bring it up.
up.
Yes, there were protesters in front of our stadium. When we went to 1989, people were protesting at that concert too. I don't know if you guys remember
I do
that.
not remember. We were too late for that.
We were really
We
late.
were late, but they were protesting there too. I think, and I'm
remember
pretty
the
sure
news
for
camera was
Ariana Grande, people like it's a thing that people protest at
Okay.
big concerts. Like, I wish it wasn't a thing, but yes. And like Taylor is vocally like a liberal, and people have something to say, and people want to put their beliefs in front of others, and people were protesting. So that's as much as I'm going to say about it.
Yes, we can move on. It was just weird. Like I've been to my fair share of concerts, and I feel like that's the first time I've ever really seen anything like that at like a concert event. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah.
I could have also just been too little to like.
There were
Recognize
protesters
it.
also at Justin Bieber. When I went to the Justin Bieber, what's that one, the album that we liked that Sorry was on?
Yeah.
I don't know the name
But
of
I
the
know.
album. Yeah. That one had protesters too. I feel like in Miami, because when we have concerts down at the arena, people are always protesting. Like even if Purpose. Wait, are you sure?
No,
Purpose?
Justice. No.
No, Purpose
Okay.
was the last one that came
No,
out.
Purpose
wasn't it?
was 2015. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
then yeah. Okay.
Purpose.
Yeah, Purpose. So at the
We're
Purpose.
big believers on this pod.
Okay, too bad that his last album, whatever it was, I was super
Was
obsessed with it.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the song with Yummy on it? Ugh.
No, that's not the album with Yummy on it. It's the one with Holy
Yummy.
Justice.
and Ghost.
Yeah.
That
And
one,
Yeah.
Peaches. It's the one with Peaches.
Very
Peaches.
good.
That album, that album sent me into orbit. That is a good freaking album.
It is good.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see that live.
I don't
Me
think
too.
I'm enough of a believer for this song.
It's Believer with a B, Mia, with a B. Believer.
Believer.
That's obvious to the context of the conversation.
Mia's gonna
She's
log
a
out.
believer.
I'm a believer. In guard.
She's a believer in guard.
Back to the concert. There was no line.
Yes.
We literally walked, although I couldn't get the ticket
Oh.
up on my phone.
Yeah,
So
it
we
took
had to
us a
wait there
minute
for
to
a
like
minute.
figure out the tickets. I know
Yeah.
some people also have been posting online that their like ticket didn't work initially and then the machine was just like glitching and it was fine after. So like if you're
Mhm.
I would only truthfully be scared that your ticket doesn't work if you purchased your ticket from a reseller. If you purchased
Yeah.
it from Ticketmaster, it's fine. You're going to get into the concert, you'll be fine.
Okay.
So
Wait, so you guys didn't like hang outside? Like, was that not the vibe?
it was
No,
way too hot
everyone
and
was,
we
like,
had
already
been
in there.
walking so much. Yeah, everybody
Okay.
was already inside because it was like it had to have been like 4:45 p.m. kind of thing, maybe
Okay.
4:30. Everyone was inside. We wanted to get in. We wanted to take pics. It was brutal. We saw the line for the merch truck, and my mom was like, "Keep walking." I was like, "Okay, sorry, mom." I
It was
like,
long.
"Guess
It
not."
was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got into the
Okay.
stadium, we got our little light up bracelets, whatever, and we found the Capital One elevator. Guys, yes. If you are going to the Taylor Swift concert, please, please, please stop at the Capital One elevator. Even if you don't have a Capital One card and you can't like participate to get tickets, it's so much fun. We had so much fun in the line. The Capital One people were hyping us up throughout the
They were
entire line.
What's
We
your
were-
favorite song? Are you so excited?
Yeah, we were talking to everybody. We traded bracelets. And I originally thought, from what I had seen, that the Capital One elevator was only on like in one area, in one stop.
Okay.
We were on our level the whole time and they were everywhere. They were
Okay.
like at all corners of the stadium,
Yeah.
I would say. Like, I think we saw 4.
That
So
was
we
my
just-
question because I want to find it when I go. So I was like, where is it? What does it look like?
Yeah. So we were on the lower bolt level, like we were on the 100s level, and we just started walking toward where our seats were and we saw it and we were like, oh my God, let's get in line. We thought it was the only one. When it was all said and done and we kept walking to our seats, we saw a bunch more.
Okay.
So I was nervous that we weren't going to find it. It was a quick and easy find. I think you'll be fine if you're like, just look out for it,
Okay.
but you won't miss it. Like you'll see it. It's a big like pop-up thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really exciting. I really recommend doing that. And then
That's fun.
of course, if you do have a Capital One card, they'll give you more information when you're there, but you can kind of tweet or Instagram. Your Instagram post does have to be public. So if you have a private profile, just take that into consideration. You use the hashtags that they tell you. And then I think they said 4 people are selected to get their seats upgraded. So
Okay.
yeah, we were not some of the lucky ones, but our seats were amazing nonetheless. So it really like, I'm glad somebody else got it because they probably needed it more than we did.
Our section, let me tell you right now, best section in the house.
Wow.
All right, do you say the best section in the house because of our club level?
Yes.
Okay, so that
Absolutely.
was something that I wanted to bring up. If you have tickets to the show, please check your actual like Ticketmaster ticket. On the day of, I was looking at Mia's ticket and I'm like, club level. I was like, wait a minute. I think this means like something good for us. So basically, if you're club level, you have like a reserved. So in open stadiums, your stadium is closed, Natasha, I think. So it's a little different. Like it's just not as hot, basically.
Yeah.
But we had our own closed area to get food, drinks, merch, like everything was separated. So
Cool.
it was still really crowded. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was,
Yeah, but
was
it
really
definitely
crowded.
was not nearly as bad as the rest of the stadium.
Yeah, it was nice that we had like a little place to hide away and get AC, get merch.
Nice.
The Capital One heart photo op was in there, but that
That's
line,
probably why it was the most crowded because we had some of the shortest merch lines in like the whole stadium.
yeah, but the line was super expensive, super long for the
Hurt
Capital One photo
Mm.
op.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I just want to make sure, check your tickets. And also I have to say, guys, how cute is this? We had the club level seating for Eras Tour, but the first time my mom and I went to Fearless World Tour, our seats were club level.
Oh, that's really cute.
I had to
Meant
say
to
it, you know?
be.
Yeah, I had to share that fun tidbit of
Here,
information.
our seats were like plush. They weren't just plastic. I was like, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another thing that comes with club level seats. So it's nice, you know, especially when
nice.
you're sweating your
Yeah.
little booty off because it's
Oh
so
We
my
were
hot
like
outside.
right at the cusp of like the shade.
Like the
Yeah.
over.
Like had
Yeah,
we
the
been in the
overhang.
sun, we
Yeah.
would have been roasted.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
had shade.
Yeah, we
like
did.
we were right at the edge.
Amazing.
I think we were like the last
Nice.
row that had shade, but I will say if you have an outdoor stadium or you're planning on getting to the show early and you're going to be outside a lot, some people said that they had like they wrote lyrics on their arms and they got sunburnt and now have like a lyric sunburn. So just
Different
take
tattoo.
Yeah, do it on
Oh.
purpose.
It's like a white ink tap.
wear sunscreen anyway, but just be
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
mindful of that if you're going to be writing lyrics, if you're going to be outside a lot. So definitely that. Another thing that I wanted to mention, save money for drinks. I bought myself a drink, I bought my mom a drink, I bought Mia a water bottle, and I went back during the show to buy another water bottle, and it was $80. The water bottles were $10 each.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
my God.
Yeah.
That's
So
criminal.
just like
I wonder if that changes per stadium.
it could change per stadium, but it's gonna like
It's gonna
NFL
be like
stadiums-
around 8 to 12. Let's
yes,
say.
yes. So like, and whatever, you're there, you've made it this far. Like, I needed a drink. My mom needed a drink. I needed
No,
water. I couldn't not have water.
Yeah.
So
You
was
just-
it $60 for alcohol?
So the drinks, what they did, we bought the like Taylor Swift Eras Tour drinks. So my mom got like the Cruel Summer margarita or something, and I got like a Love Story lemonade, and the drinks were doubles, were charged as doubles. So we got it, they were 24 each. Yeah, it was a lot, but you know what? Like
heavy hands though.
they were big
Okay.
and they were good drinks. Like I said, you're there at this
You're
point.
big.
Like
yeah, like you paid whatever for the ticket. What's like $80, you know,
Right.
to just stay hydrated, like really.
yeah, I mean, my point in it is just like prepare yourself for that
Yeah.
price.
It's
I
good to
wasn't
know.
I would have like wanted to know that I was going to be spending that much money going in. I was
Right.
like, oh man, that's expensive. But then I was like, you know what? I'll get over it. Like, I mean, I'm at the freaking Taylor Swift Eras Tour. Like, again, what's $80? Like, so, but yeah, just prepare for that. Budget that if you need to budget for the concert, keep those things in mind, which is why I wasn't so upset that we didn't eat in the stadium, because everybody was eating in the stadium and we had already spent $80 on drinks. I can only imagine how much it would have been for a basket of chicken tenders.
Right.
Yeah,
No way.
$29.
Yeah. So those are
That's
things to
$40.
consider, you know, and like if you mentioned that you were walking, but some people are parking at the stadiums. Like, I know for this weekend, I wanted to let you guys know this because I wanted to like, I needed the reassurance that I'm not crazy. This weekend's concert is in Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium, where the concert will be, is hosting an early merch day. So for those of you listening to our podcast, it would have been yesterday. For us, it's tomorrow, and they're charging cars to park for the early merch day.
Ooh.
$20 a car.
No. No.
And then on the day of the concert, the parking is $40 first come, first serve. You can't reserve a parking pass. And it states on the need to know before you go that the price of the parking can change at any given minute with no warning.
Oh my God.
It's gonna start at 40 and then
For
50
sure.
and
1 minute in, that's $70.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a flight on Spirit. It's like, oh, you
This-
have one extra like bracelet on, that'll be an extra $30.
Yeah, literally.
So it's
The
just things that
stress.
yeah, super stressful already. The parking situation, the fact that you can't purchase parking, and the fact that they can change it at any minute.
Do you know
I just-
the like amount of traffic and like not traffic and like stress? Like that's gonna be so terrible.
Right.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I my heart goes out to the Houston Swifties that are going to be suffering through this, but it's also like I just want to tell you that it sets a precedent for like what's going to come in the rest of the shows. Like if you are parking, if you are planning to eat at the stadium, if you are planning to buy drinks, like consider these things in your budget, especially as well if you're planning to get merch, because at the end of the day, it's all additional money from what you paid for the tickets. So just keep that in mind. And like, if spending is something that's like really important to you and like you have to be cautious about it, these are things that you should research beforehand. And like, I feel like we've done a pretty good job at letting our followers know as it comes out information, but just like think of those things when you're getting to it. And most of the stuff, honestly, it's probably better is not cash. So it's just a quick swipe on the credit card and you move on and that's it.
Yeah.
You'll look at it
Don't
later.
look at it.
Yeah.
Imaginary.
Yeah.
Even with something like the water, it's so good to know beforehand because that's something that you can't like it's not even an option. Like we're screaming at the top of our lungs, we're jumping, dancing, you're gonna get dehydrated. I remember feeling like on my last string of consciousness before passing out at rep, and like water was all I needed. So they're gonna,
Taylor
hike
needed
the price.
water.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're like on a serious budget going to this tour and like you want to splurge on the drink, but splurging on the drink means that that's the last thing that you can afford for the day, really consider that, because I splurged on a drink and then halfway through the show, I was like, I need to buy water.
Right.
There was nothing that I could do about it. So I spent the extra money to buy water. That being said, I wanted to laugh with you, Sammy, about this because I thought of you immediately. It was during the Reputation set, right? In Delicate, where we scream 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch. I let myself go for that. I went as hard as I could go. But after I like closed my mouth and I was like, oh my God, I thought of the TikTok that we saw. I don't know if I ever sent you this TikTok, Natasha, but there was a girl on TikTok who said, she was like, guys, if you're going to the Taylor Swift concert, drink water, please. During the rep tour, she screamed so loud without drinking water all day, so she wouldn't use the bathroom, that she damaged her vocal cords to the point where they were bleeding and she needed speech therapy for 6 months. And at every single speech therapy session, she had to tell them that she was like in therapy because she lost her voice screaming at a Taylor Swift concert.
Why would you not send me this?
Sammy and I were laughing about it privately, like, ha ha ha, at least we have Natasha. She can be our speech pathologist.
We're gonna use you for our therapy after the show. That's what we're already factoring this in. Come on.
So
I'm billing you as we speak.
I was screaming so loud that I was like, I need to get water right now.
I was like, the water bottles were big, and I'm sure they offer like free water cups at some of those places. But
they have to, I think, like legally.
I don't think they have to. I really don't think that they legally
those
have
water
to.
Bottles, they were big.
Okay, wait. Important question: were they Dasani?
No,
they did. No, they were Dasani. And I think where they get you is the Dasani ones are cheaper. But when when Mia asked for water the first time and when I asked for water, they gave us both Smart Water.
Oh, okay.
So Smart Water is the other option, but it was a big thing.
Yeah,
but yes, they do have Dasani. And if your stadium is a Pepsi stadium, they will have Aquafina.
And I hate both of those.
Save your bottle and fill it up at like
that's smart
water fountains and stuff. I saw some doing that also.
And you can check, some stadiums allow, not all of them, you to take in an empty water bottle, like a refillable water bottle. Not all of them allow it though. And I know that one of the merch items, see at Raymond James, you're not allowed to take in a water bottle. So they did not sell the Eras Tour water bottle. But I know
that kind of sucks.
Yeah. But I mean, the water bottle's $35 anyway.
Yeah. But if you're buying it in the stadium, what could you do? Like, you're not going to fill it with anything.
Well, they have water like fountains.
Yeah. But I mean, like, why wouldn't they sell it if they're selling it only in the stadium? It's not like you're bringing in a liquid that isn't
big
allowed.
hunk of metal, I guess.
No, it's not even metal, Mia. It's plastic.
Oh,
that's too fancy.
Yeah. They
$35 for plastic bottles, even worse.
Yeah. Raymond James was a little strict about like some of the things. Like I didn't think that we were going to be able to have the Globaton, but we did. And I purchased it. I don't regret my purchase because now I have a Globaton from the Eras Tour, but I will be honest and say that she was not worth the money. Like
it was like $15, right?
It was $15. And you guys went to my sister's wedding. You know, the Globatons that I ordered for my sister's wedding. It was that Globaton with like the crinkliest plastic around it that like you touch it and it's like
what?
Yeah, with the Eras Tour poster on it. But like I said, like I'm content with it. Like I get to have.
You knew what you were getting. Yes.
Yeah, I knew what I was purchasing.
Don't buy the Globaton, just buy water.
Yeah, like money. Yeah, if you're saving money, don't buy the Globaton, buy water. Like that's something that I wanted to point out. Since we're on the topic of merch, this is something that I really wanted to bring up. if you are considering buying merch at the Eras Tour. So one thing to note for us was that the blue crew neck was not sold inside the stadium at all, only available via the merch truck. Yes.
Weird.
I don't know if it's because of the amount that they had or whatever. No blue crew necks inside the stadium. So if you're planning on getting a blue crew neck, like if that's what you want, speak now, forever hold your peace, whatever kind of thing. Plan for it. Like just see where other people are purchasing theirs. It'll be around so that you can see where to get yours. Quarter zips, whatever. That's the other exclusive. One of the other exclusive things. They were sold out by day 3. Like it was just like signs everywhere. Don't even think about getting a quarter zip up, and whatever at our concert.
The muscle tee was also sold out. The tie-dye muscle tee.
The muscle tee is also a tour exclusive.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many of our followers know this. Once you attend the show, they send you a 15% off coupon to shop merch online.
Yeah.
So there's a few things that you can only get at the show, like the glow baton, the water bottle, the blue crew neck, the quarter zip, and the muscle tee, I believe, are the only like merch. And I think the tapestry. I'm not sure if that's on the website.
So bad. It's not. I looked because I was going to get it.
So I will say that the good thing about the 15% off is that it also includes the Eras Tour merch that's not available at the show, like the t-shirts that we've seen.
Cuter.
Yeah, all the cute Eras t-shirts,
the Eras
on the back.
Yes, all of that is 15% off. And in my personal opinion, that merch is cuter than what they offer at the stadium.
That's
so
good.
You have, I think, like 24 hours, but they have the codes all weekend. So like you're going to be in
anyone
Atlanta.
Can use the code.
Exactly. Like for you who's in Atlanta, it's going to be Atlanta A, B, or C, depending on what night, whatever. So it's a quick, easy code. It'll be floating around. Mine was on my Facebook, like For You page. Literally.
Yeah, I saw it online because I literally was like, 15% off Tampa. Okay. And I was about to buy.
They literally advertise it, but I just want to say that the merch is so much cuter and people have been saying that it's much better quality than the concert merch. So just really think about like when you're in line and you're staring at the same Eras Tour poster that you've seen 30,000 times, while you're waiting, just pull up the merch online and see what you like better.
Yeah.
True.
What were you going to say, Mia?
Like the only thing I bought in the concert was the poster, which is wrapped up right now. I feel like I'm zipping it. And I bought it in the place instead of online because they have like different prints, like the online version and the like in-person version are different prints. But the rest of the merch I bought online. So I bought the 1989 t-shirt and the gray crew neck because it was on discount and it's just cuter. So I recommend it. It's already shipped. So it's shipped pretty quick. Like it hasn't come yet, but it is like I did get the email that
mine hasn't shipped either. I'm pissed now. My stupid hoodie hasn't shipped. And I didn't even get 15% off for it.
Well, yeah. I got my email yesterday being like, hey, your order is already out for delivery. So
what?
I'm sad.
Guys,
like
we went to
nail
the
gems.
We went to the show on Saturday and like this merch has already shipped. You got the nail gems, Tosh?
Yeah, I ordered April 8th and it hasn't been it hasn't shipped at all.
I ordered my hoodie in February. And it hasn't shipped at all.
Well,
no, Mia, that's
I bought my Fearless merchandise and it didn't ship for like almost a full year. Like I literally had to call and complain to them.
That's probably what's gonna happen to me. Dang.
Me waiting for all my Taylor merch. I feel like it always takes forever. So that's crazy, Mia, that yours is already out for delivery.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because it's like specific merch that I bought,
or because you use the code, maybe that like prioritizes you or something.
So I don't know.
Maybe
there were like 1,000 like shipping options. I was like, no, I'll take my free shipping over $50.
Yeah, that's another thing that I wanted to point out. Some people might be kind of like wary of shopping online for the merch because of shipping, but free shipping is free after $50 and the cheapest t-shirt is like $45. So it's like really easy to spend the $50 anyway.
Only on merch though, not music.
Yeah, music doesn't count. But I was talking more like
$1 lavender haze mix number 4
right.
What was I gonna say about the merch too? Oh, okay. For people who are like heart set on the blue crew neck. I don't understand the hype of the blue crew neck there. I said it, hot take. Like, I don't understand it. It's literally
nice.
just it's a
Thumbnail.
Gildan blue crew neck. Like, I can make it for you guys. But they have a blue hoodie that's exactly the same as the blue crew neck. It's just a hoodie version. And you can get it for 15% off from the website with your code. So
Nice.
just things to consider if you're going to be shopping for merch and stuff like that. Okay.
Tell us about like,
The actual show.
yeah.
Okay.
She started
So
early.
she did
Don't
start
say
early.
the opening, how it opens.
okay.
No.
But she
Where
did
I
start
don't want to
early.
give, I don't
Yeah.
want to give a lot of spoiler, like any spoilers, honestly. Like, I want you to have the full experience. There's just some like fun stuff that I want to share. I went from where we were sitting, we could see the side of the stage. I will say this tour is very like, the stage is very open.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have seen from the TikToks and stuff, like you can see Taylor like walking out of her dressing room kind of thing. Like, it's very open. And I didn't think from where we were sitting in the 200s that we would be able to see like that stuff, and we could see it. So I'm sitting there, we're waiting. We had been like back and forth a little, kind of running late. So I'm like, man, I wonder if the mop cart has come out yet. And I'm like, I wonder if people know about the mop cart. Like, you know, what's the deal here? And then all of a sudden, everybody stands up and looks to the right because the mop cart was coming out.
It
was
huge.
It's
It
huge.
is so big.
It was so hype. Everybody's like, the mop cart, cheering for Taylor.
So they know.
Yeah. So everybody definitely knows about the mop cart.
Yeah.
And like, it was a collective thing that everybody in the stadium got up to look at the mop cart. And from then on, like, it was just like literally from the arrival of the mop cart, that's it. It was just
Uphill
like,
from there.
Right.
yes.
Also,
And-
the openers were very good as well.
Yes, Gracie
Yeah.
Abrams, amazing. I can't speak on Biba Doobie because I was in the bathroom while she was playing. I was waiting for the restroom. Like, I
It's
didn't,
okay.
I thought that I was going to make it. I didn't make it. So I can't speak on her, but Gracie Abrams was fantastic. And I loved the dedication that everybody was giving to her. I wish that I knew her music more. I know that there's songs that I'm like, I love this song so much, but I don't know her music like that yet. So
Yeah.
Right.
hopefully by the time that we see her in August, like, I'll know her music a lot more. But she's such a little queen. I loved her. When the mop cart was coming out, I can't remember if it was right before or like when it was coming out. The last song that played before the countdown, or like second to last, was Lady Gaga, Applause. So we're like
Ooh.
all standing up cheering for Taylor, and then the song starts, and like the song is like, I live for the applause, like, you know,
Mhm.
applause, applause,
Yeah.
applause. I live for the applause. So the whole stadium is like bumping to that. We're all clapping, singing. And I'm like, what a Taylor song to like come out to your own tour in, because Mother quite literally lives for the applause.
Blondie.
Like, I'm like, that is so on brand for Taylor. Like, we know that you're obsessed with us being obsessed with you.
Yeah.
So I just like, from there, I was like super excited, super pumped, like, yeah, let's go, Taylor. And then the clock, and it's like when the clock comes out, your stomach drops, like you're,
Drops.
everything.
God.
You're like, I
Yeah.
can't breathe. And then she
It
came
was so
out.
fast.
I cried. I was sobbing the whole time she's coming out. The intro, I hadn't seen anything on the intro. Do not watch the intro.
No, don't.
Yeah.
I do think it needs to be talked about more, and we'll have to wait until August, because Sammy, do not watch the intro.
Will not.
I think it needs to be talked about more, in that it was amazing. I do think that there could have been more to it, but I
Mhm.
think that it was also perfect at the same time.
Okay.
So I was like sobbing, crying. Oh my God. I will say Miss Americana. And like, I had an idea. It's so short. It's so short. It's
Yeah.
like
Just
literally,
immediately starts going into lover songs. Like,
yeah, like
completely.
15
Mhm.
seconds long. Like Miss Americana's.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
short. I kind of had a feeling, because remember, I told you guys, I thought Cruel Summer was the opening song.
Yeah.
It's because
Right about it.
Yeah. The Miss Americana set is so short. So
Okay.
short.
Okay.
Okay.
And then when she transitioned to Fearless, I was sobbing. I lost it. I was literally screaming, I'm not ready.
Oh. But also, I saw videos of the sky, and Tampa was giving Lover Sunset. Beautiful. You guys had it made. Love it.
Yes.
Yeah, we literally had like a cloud of like rainstorm right outside of the stadium, and it would not go over.
Did you see the video though? Did you see that
That's
video?
amazing.
When she was playing Fearless, apparently the cloud was like a little east of us. When she was playing Fearless, people from like the 300s were taping, and she says like, in a storm in my best dress Fearless, and a whole lightning bolt strikes.
What?
Yes, she is.
I need to see
Mother
that.
is actually Mother Nature.
But it did not rain at
Yeah,
all.
it didn't rain. We got
Like it
super
would,
lucky.
it would stay there, and then that was it. It would not move.
What?
It was like, we know what's going on. We're not going
Guys.
to ruin your night.
There was like a force field around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our crowd, I'm so proud of the Tampa
Right.
Night 3 crowd. I know I was talking about it with Sam, that the crowd was just going absolutely wild. So there's like one part in the show, I'm thinking it's like the same time every time during Champagne Problems, where Taylor's like listening to the crowd cheer for her. Like I've seen
Just, like,
multiple
looks.
videos. Yeah. So she did that, but then our crowd didn't stop screaming. And then she like does the little earpiece thing, takes it off. And then we didn't stop. And she's like, guys, like chill. And we're like, no, we're going to scream for you. So then the whole stadium starts chanting, Taylor, Taylor, Taylor.
It looks like
And
she's
I'm like,
crying.
she's crying. I'm crying. We're screaming.
I cry.
My mom's like, please chill. I'm like, I can't.
Oh yeah, no. When I was like, she's the man, and mom was like, I know. She does like, she'll like go like this, and then she like winks at you, and
Oh.
you're just like,
Oh.
The man.
She did. I don't know. She did the cutest freaking thing for Midnight Rain. She's like, and he never thinks of me except when I'm on TV. And she's like, I'm like,
Aw.
she did a little tongue thing. She was
Yeah.
Cute.
I was like, eat that shit up, queen, please.
no, when she was singing Mean, and she like had the hand puppet. she was,
Oh
like,
yeah, that
cracking
was
it.
cute.
Oh my
Yes. So our surprise songs were Mad
I need your
Woman.
opinions on
Yes.
that.
Yes, they were Mad Woman and Mean. I was going to be hyped no matter what. Like no matter what, I was going to be hyped. Mad Woman, as I'm sure you suspected, was not my first choice for surprise song. I was very excited that Aaron Dessner was here. In the video that I had taped of myself, I'm like, it's good. And it was Mad Woman.
Okay.
So Mother was clearly, she was mad. Girly was mad at someone
Yeah.
at something. I texted you guys about like my thoughts on that. I don't know if I've discussed it with you, Mia. My question, and some people have kind of talked about it online, and I'll share with you guys what they said.
Mhm.
I'm wondering if she was mad about her being in the tabloids so much because of the recent rumors that have been out and about her, which we're not going to speculate on. That's her private life. We'll keep it that way. But we all know what those rumors are. Or because of the recent bill change in Florida with the abortion ban. Who thinks what?
I don't know, man. I think she's just mad.
She has to be mad
all
at
of it,
something.
all of the above. She's just like,
Okay.
this is not it, guys.
I feel like the tabloids make more not make more sense because we know she is really politically involved and like such an advocate, but I feel like
I just think that's the most relevant for her right now.
yeah. And
Okay.
like she knew that the crowd would read into her surprise songs in that way. So I feel like she did it on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say online, it's the abortion.
That's
what
interesting.
That's what I got from online, from Twitter. So, I mean, I guess we'll never know, but she was mad. Mad Woman, you know, I sang along the whole time. I was hype about it.
Mhm.
I would have preferred another song. We all know that. Folklore
I
is
did like it on the
my
piano,
least favorite
though.
album.
I was about to say it sounded really good like that.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
good on the piano. Aaron Dessner did an amazing job. They did an amazing job together. Now, when Mean came on,
The way when she rang the first note and the whole stadium just all turned purple at once. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god.
I think I was too busy screaming my veins out of my forehead.
Like the whole stadium went, "Pah!" and it was all purple.
Oh man.
I First of all, she did the piano first and then did the acoustic second. So I was like, weird.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why is that? Super weird. And then we're like standing there waiting. I'm like videotaping myself. I'm like literally into my camera. Like, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm so scared. Like, what's going to happen now? I'm like looking, whatever. Mind you, I had told the girls in front of us, I was like, guys, this is what's going to happen tonight. It's because I was telling Mia and then they overheard me and they were like,
Completely
what is
wrong.
it? What is it? They were like, what is it, guard? And I was like, let me tell you. Let guard tell you what it is going to be tonight. I was like, so Taylor hasn't played any Reputation song on tour yet, like besides what's in the actual set list. She hasn't played as a surprise song. And the crowd was going insane for Rep, right? So I'm like, she's going to come out here and she's going to be like, you guys were just going so crazy for Reputation that I decided I have to play a surprise song from Rep tonight, acoustic. That's
Oh
what's
my
gonna
God.
happen. And they were like, seriously? And I was like, yeah.
Seriously.
I was like, yep, that's it. It's this. So then she's like,
Oh my God.
I'm going to play a song that you guys are going to sing along to. So already I know I'm like, oh God, it's a hype song.
Yeah.
It's a freaking hype song. And she's like, whatever. It's the opposite of nice. And that's when I lost my shit. I was like, oh my God. What did Tampa do that we got blessed with not one, but two Speak Now songs in the same weekend?
Mm-hmm.
It was the fact that I'm a speak clown and she decided to play mean for us. I needed that for my life.
She's like, it's coming out tonight.
I have a video on my phone. I have a video on my phone from the concert that I taped after everything was done. And I was like after she finished performing and I'm like, watch her announce Speak Now right now.
Renee.
Right now tonight. I'm going to have it on video.
You should have told the girls in front. Okay, now that she did Speak Now, here's what's going to happen. I know I was wrong the first time.
Yeah.
I'm going to share that video with you guys
trust me,
so
I
you
swear.
can see it. But I'm literally in the video. I'm like, watch her announce Speak Now right now.
And then,
Oh my
if she would have, we were gonna post it and be like, guys, I guessed it. I knew.
I needed to have the evidence that I knew first that she was announcing Speak Now at the Eras tour in Tampa.
You guys, I'm not clowning. It's for real right now. I'm here.
I am not a speak clown.
I am not being a speak clown. This is my truth. Spoiler alert, didn't happen.
No.
Renee painting her face.
I had to
Maybe speak
excuse
clowning.
myself. I had to
It's
go use the
her, the
bathroom.
video, but it's her with the clown filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, put the clown filter over that.
Okay, we're like almost wrapping up. One thing that I did want to share about my experience at the Eras tour, I feel like I found the perfect time to use the bathroom. I was like
For it.
holding it in.
Share.
Yes. So
Tell us.
there has also been some public discourse about people using the restroom during the All Too Well 10-minute version. They're like, you know what to expect. You have 10 minutes, go use the bathroom. I was thinking about it. I'm not going to lie. I thought about it. I was like, I have to use the bathroom. When the hell am I going to use the bathroom? So she starts playing All Too Well. I'm like, okay, maybe I can use the bathroom. And then like the 10-minute version parts start. And I'm like, oh, I am moving. I am not going anywhere. I was
Even
screaming.
like the man next to me wouldn't have moved either. He knew this dad knew every single lyric to like
Oh,
that entire.
Yeah,
so
he was a
good.
king,
With
a
a
king of a
king.
dad.
But he would not have moved.
No, yeah, he was videotaping. He would have been like, you can't go to the bathroom, go back to your seat. So I was like, okay, theorizing. And then I realized that after All Too Well 10-minute version, Taylor goes to change and it's the speak now. Listen to me. I can't stop myself. Everything I say is speak now. It's the 7 interlude. So she does 7 as like a slam poetry. Remember we talked about it?
Mhm.
So I knew that she's not actually like, it's just a voiceover of her saying it and she's changing. So I sprinted to the bathroom, bought a water bottle, came back and 7 was still playing and I didn't miss it.
Oh,
Okay. And that's right after.
Right after All Too Well 10-minute version.
Okay.
Like she sang the last chord of All Too Well 10-minute version and I booked it. I was like, I'm out of here.
Okay.
I need a plan for that.
That is the perfect time to use the bathroom.
I will be.
Unless
doing
you're like, I know, Sammy, you really love 7. That's the thing.
But also, like, I was thinking about it. I need to stay hydrated and I'm going to have to use the bathroom.
Okay.
And you could just see a
'Cause I'm in
recording
long
of it.
sleep.
Get a catheter. Come on.
Yeah.
The thing is though, it's like at the end of the concert, like not super late, but it's like far into the concert because I was
can hold
considering
it.
holding.
But that's okay. You could go to the opener during an opener, and then you go then, and then you don't have to go before
And then
leaving
it's
when
planned.
everyone goes.
That's why I was like,
Sure.
okay, I can hold it because the concert's almost over. But then I was like, when everybody leaves, everybody's going to be at the bathroom.
Yes.
So 7 is the best time to go to the bathroom. Right at the end of All Too Well 10-minute version, run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
And then I guess just one more thing, friendship bracelet trading was amazing and so much fun.
Oh, wait.
Yay.
Show.
Love
Oh.
that.
I got so many.
Mine's in the closet. You guys saw my Instagram a million times already. But Mia,
How does the trading like work? Like
You literally just walk up to people. Well, there was one girl that had like a sign that said like trading bracelets. but
the
you can
first
literally
girl
walk
that
up
we
to
saw,
anybody.
she was like a sign, who wants to trade
Oh.
bracelets with me? And we were like, us, please come here.
Like I literally had at one point, I had these 2 little girls. I have their bracelets here. They literally was just like walked up to me. They were like, "Ma'am, would you like to trade with me?" I was like, "Absolutely."
And don't call me ma'am.
No, I was like, she was like, "I don't know which you can choose which one you want." I was like, "You can give me whatever you want."
Oh
People
my God.
are
that's
so nice about it, but I will say
Yeah.
it's like a very like you can tell that everybody is kind of uncomfortable about it. So it's like, want to trade bracelets? Okay, just take the first one off my hand. Like it doesn't matter what I get, just let's like trade bracelets and run away from each other because we're so scared.
Oh my God.
Well, let me tell you, mom was
Oh
like,
yeah.
bracelet
Our mom
trading
was
queen.
Our mom was
Was she?
giving out bracelets to everyone. She's like, hey, I want to trade bracelets with you. Hey, I like your outfit. Trade a bracelet with me.
How funny. Oh my God.
She loved it.
She'd be like, we're trading bracelets.
Oh my God,
Choose
Mia.
you.
You have a
Yeah.
handful.
I think Mia got more than I did. I don't know what happened to me, but
Were there people who weren't trading and who would just give?
there were people, not everybody that was trading, like giving away, would receive. There were
Okay.
people who weren't trading at all. And then you would just like I would be like, oh my God, something, whatever, have a friendship bracelet. And they would be like, oh, but I don't have anything to give back. And I was like, it's fine. You can just have a bracelet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also think that most of the trading happened before the doors opened, which is probably why it wasn't as big. I thought it was going to be bigger. I mean, it was still like, you guys saw how many bracelets I got, but I did notice that it wasn't as like popular as I thought it was going to be.
Mhm.
Although I did get some really cool ones. Like this
I
one
think
has,
I feel like it
flowers
was
on it.
like
That's so cute.
I was pretty surprised at the popularity of it. Like when you're thinking you're at a concert trading bracelets with people, like I think it was pretty popular. I do know that a lot of people on floor is like, if you're in the concert on floor, that's where the trading happens most, like after you're in the stadium. At the like before you get in, a lot of people trade out there too. I think it just depends where you're sitting.
I
Mhm.
really like this one. It's got like a string inside, so it's
Ooh.
adjustable, and it's got like a chain and stuff for the archer. And then, story about this one: Renee and I spent like 3 hours trying to figure out what this bracelet says.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
is it one of those?
Yes, it's a long live bracelet.
Yeah, so it's
Is that I had the time of my life?
yeah, it was. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. Literally the whole time, I was like, I hate the you were dream question mark. It was so bad.
I had to resort to our Twitter to like ask. I literally just posted a picture of the bracelet and I was like, someone help us. But somebody helped us, so it was nice.
But yeah, I wear these every day when I'm not at work.
Oh,
I'm
So
obsessed
cute.
with them. They're literally my favorite things ever.
That's dedication.
I love that.
Mine are in a little bag.
For
I know.
safety.
I wear them when I'm like just when I'm not at work. They're on my they're on my wrist. I'm obsessed with them. Yeah, I just like the idea that like someone took time out of their day, especially with like, I mean, like even with the ones that the kids made, but especially like the nicer ones, like they had to take like, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
I'm in art school and I don't know how to do this. Like
I took
like,
so long to make mine and they have like 5 beads on them.
Yeah, it's a lot of freaking work. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't believe we have to do that all over again. But
yeah, but now
I'ma do it, so.
you've learned from what we've done so far. We did get faster at it definitely towards the end, I feel like.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. Like, what was your favorite part of the concert?
You want to know my favorite part of the concert? I think my favorite part, I feel like they're like little parts, a bunch of little parts. I really liked, and like I'll remember forever, the mop cart and the applause coming out. Like that was a really big moment for me. I think it was just like the being back at a Taylor Swift concert, the hype, like, oh my God, Taylor Swift is coming and I'm going to throw up. I loved in terms of like concert and Taylor Swift performing. I loved the rep set. That was so fun. And I really enjoyed singing Mean, like as the surprise song. I would say those are like my biggest favorite things. Another favorite part of the concert as a whole too was the friendship bracelet trading. Like I really liked that. And I really liked our community's dedication to their looks this year.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
There were some people like the jar of honey one. I think that one was my favorite one that we saw.
I didn't see a jar of honey.
What?
Yeah, when we were in line for the Capital One elevator, there were people dressed in like jars of honey because it was like sweet like honey.
Oh, that's cute. What
Mm.
was your favorite part of the concert, Mia?
I liked when I cried when she sang "You Need to Calm Down" because I was not expecting to cry, and then the whole stadium turned into a rainbow, and I was bawling myself.
Oh.
It was
Wow.
cute.
It was like so
You
dramatic.
are.
Mom was like, "You'll be fine."
Oh.
I also really, really, really enjoyed the red set. Like just the part where no, I'm not gonna spoil anything. The intermission, the like transition from I can't even remember what was before red.
Folklore.
Folklore. The transition.
No, because folklore is right after red. I don't know what's right. Oh, Speak Now. That's what it is.
The transition from Speak Now to Red, I really liked it a lot. I thought it was really cool. And I talked about it after the concert as like being one of my favorite like stage parts. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Ooh.
I don't know. We just had a really good time. Like the people in front of us were a lot of fun. The people next to us were a lot of fun.
What do you guys think about if the Eras tour had been by era and not like mixed up?
Like how the Jonas Brothers are doing it.
Their like Eras thing was one day at a time. Like they performed for a week and it was one era per day.
Yeah.
I'm saying like if the Eras tour came in the order of the eras.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah. Like if it was debut, then Fearless, then Speak Now, then so on and so forth, versus the mix that we have now.
Like everyone gets a separate one, is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying
The
the
set
order.
list
of the
order.
songs.
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't change anything.
I don't know. Maybe you guys have to go first to like
I
have an
think
opinion
I was
on it.
gonna say I think that you two can answer that because I don't think we know like what it.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I will
Okay.
say I do miss she like doesn't really have any mashups this time around. I mean, like she kind of does, but not really. Whereas, like, you know how sometimes she used to mash up like crazy songs and you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard, kind of
We
thing.
were hype about that too, about
We
mashups.
planned them.
Sammy
Yeah.
had like good ones, like
But like
with
I
Midnights.
understand why she can't do it, just because like in terms of
Yeah.
costuming and production
Yeah.
and stuff like that, it
And
wouldn't
the
really make that
flow.
much sense to like be able to do that.
Mhm.
But I don't think in terms of like order of maybe like it'd be a little weird to go from like hype and then like you have Folklore and Evermore, which are like really slow, whereas like she kind of separated them like towards the beginning and towards the end of the concert. So I guess that makes more sense in terms of like energy levels.
Maybe
But-
that's why she didn't do it by era.
That makes sense just for her performance. Like
Yeah, because
ability.
like she's literally I was watching an interview of her the other day where she was talking about how like she had trained herself throughout the years to like have stamina during concerts so that she could be like I don't remember where the interview was from. Like some music awards or something, but she was talking about how like a lot of people used to like hate on her for like her concerts. So she like taught herself how to have more stamina during her concerts. And I think it's wild that she talks about that in the interview. Now she's doing like 3-hour concerts like 4 times a weekend.
Mhm.
Like, oh my God.
and
like,
then
to
films
think-
a music video when she's off.
Yep.
It's like, how do you have that much like energy? Especially like you see some of her sets and she's like literally going crazy on stage and you're just
Oh my
like,
god.
huh? So I guess
Did
I
you
get why
guys-
she did it that way, because then she can be like, oh, let me be in my pretty dress and relax in the folklorian forest now. To like
True.
calm down. So I'm not like when we were at rep and she literally had to ask for water because rep is so hype for the entire show.
Well,
Yeah.
also we were in Miami and it was literally like 80,000 degrees that day.
Her hair
Her
was
bangs
like
on her
wet.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the shower.
What were you gonna say, Tosh?
I was gonna say, like, did you like? I'm scared that I'll get really tired at some point.
No.
Like, did you
best-
have to
Adrenaline.
sit down, or like you were fine?
The best thing that we did was eat before. Eat before. Like we had a good breakfast, a hearty breakfast. We got ready. We had lunch. We went to the stadium, and the only thing like around the red era, my mom and I took some Advil. I hydrated, and I made it through the night.
Okay.
But it wasn't terrible. And I think what's going to help you too is that you're in a closed stadium.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
like during the slower sets, Renee did not sit down. but
I did
some
not sit
groups-
down.
Yeah. some
Taylor
groups-
Swift did not stop singing
Yeah.
for 3 hours. I did not sit down once.
Yeah, but like for some of the slower sets, we did see some groups of people did sit down for a little bit. I will admit, I didn't sit all the way down. I sat on like the top of the chair, but there was some points where I was like,
Yeah.
I
I think I
need to breathe.
definitely will, honestly. Like,
But
I
yeah, that
didn't.
adrenaline definitely kicks in because
Not
like
even on the toilet did I sit down.
oh my god.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
the pot'll love it.
Covering queen.
How was your bathroom experience?
Actually, it went
Give us a
bathroom line.
review.
The bathroom line went really fast, and I saw this tip on
Nice.
TikTok before we close up for the day. I think we've like talked everybody's ears off. The bathroom line went really fast, but they convert a lot of the men's bathroom into women's bathrooms because obviously it's Taylor Swift. There's more women than there are men at the show. But the issue with the men's line is that there's only like 2 stalls and like 10 urinals because it's a football stadium. So when it's football season, there's more men than there are women. So they
Mhm.
have a bunch of urinals and like 2 stalls. So those lines, what happens is they close off the urinals. So the lines for the men's bathroom take forever because there's only 2 stalls.
Yeah.
So
Right.
even if the line looks shorter for the men's bathroom, it's going to take a longer period of time.
That's good to
Definitely
know.
go right when you get there also because we went to the bathroom right when we got there and there was no line.
Yeah.
So definitely try and go when you get inside.
So our like bathroom line was like 25 people deep, and I waited 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
That's
quick.
good.
And then
Yeah,
when
it's
I
not
went,
as crazy as people make it out to be.
and then when I went during like in between Red and Folklore during the 7th thing, nobody. There was like not. I saw maybe 3 people.
They're peeing their pants.
Nice. Okay.
They had catheters.
Do you want to
Super
surprise song shuffle for your show, Tosh? Or are we laying that to rest?
We can.
Okay.
I can. Just me.
No, I mean, it's what, 3 nights? We did it for all 3 nights of Tampa.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Did
So
any
I'll
of-
do April
Did any of your
29th.
guys' songs make it into Tampa?
No,
Unfortunately, no.
no.
Unfortunately.
I feel like though, Tosh, like for yours, you can't.
You already know High Infidelity is one of them.
Yes.
Because do you really want to know where I was April 29th?
Yeah. Mia.
But
you
I can do one song.
Okay. April 28th. Mia, share with us your 2 surprise song shuffles for the day.
All right. I got Sparks Fly and
Ooh.
Keep My Heart, which are 2 bangers. So
And they're such a good like match. And
Nice.
Speak Now song and Reputation, like first surprise. Oh no, because we're missing Houston this weekend. Damn, I would like
You're
to
good
be
job.
there for those.
it's okay. We'll be on the live stream.
True.
Not
We'll
me.
be there. Wait, for Houston?
For Houston, yeah, but this
Oh,
is for Atlanta. I guess
Yeah,
we're
when
going
you're
Atlanta.
ditching.
Right.
We'll talk
Um,
about that in a minute.
For my show, which is in 10 days, April 29th, I only got one song because I figured High Infidelity is the other one. And I got Would've, Could've, Should've.
Oh
And
my
I would
god.
lose my shit.
She's not
Oh
gonna
my
play that.
god.
But
I
also
don't think
great
she
song.
would, but it's a good one.
That is a
Like,
really good one.
I'm not trying to be a downer.
No, I agree
No,
with
we
you. Like, I
know.
don't think
Yeah.
she would, but
Yeah.
possible, I guess.
All right,
You
Sammy.
think she'd ever play that live? Probably not.
No, I
No.
don't.
I don't remember if someone got this one last time. So I got New Romantics.
I got it last time.
Yeah.
But that's
Good
okay because
song.
it wasn't
But
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't claimed, so we can put it anyway.
Okay. I got New Romantics and I got Mr. Perfectly Fine.
Oh, I love that song.
man.
I know. I couldn't believe I got it. I was like, oh, that'd be awesome.
Damn, that's a good one to have.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that too.
Honestly, Atlanta's winning with this like lineup of surprise songs, if it's
Mhm.
true.
Let's see.
Hello.
I'm so excited for that.
Every time I hear that song, I just think of that one photo of Joe Jonas with like emo hair.
Oh my God.
It's like there was a TikTok one time that was like, "This is the Joe Jonas this song was about," and it's like him in 2010. It's like his camp rock look.
Ew.
That Joe
His
Jonas, that Joe Jonas is the camp, like that Joe Jonas look is the picture that I had on a pillow on my bed. So
Yeah.
That's the one that was on my lunchbox and backpack.
I
the
claim
one that I
him.
made fun of you for.
I claim him in his camp rock era. I don't have any problem
Yeah.
denying it.
He was hot in his burning up era.
Mhm. That gel down here, popping.
His purity ring.
my
Purity
God.
ring era. Yeah.
Like, why?
Oh my God.
Okay, I think that about wraps it up for tonight. I'm so excited for you, Tosh. I can't wait for like all of your tour content. I do have to share that I will be on a cruise while Natasha's in Atlanta. But she's going to be talking to all of you on Twitter and Instagram, keeping you up to date all weekend. I'm going to try to like log on as much as I can, but I don't think I'll be able to as much as like I anticipate to.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully I will. But that being said, this is the last time. Hello. Last time we were here, I was going to Tampa. Now you're off to Atlanta. This is your little send-off party.
Thanks, guys.
We're so
Wish
happy
me
for
luck.
you.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, after Atlanta is done, this is a get ready for us in LA podcast.
For real though.
No,
Sounds
obviously
amazing.
we're gonna be keeping you guys up to date with all Taylor Swift news as it comes out. When Speak Now comes out, you're gonna hear about it from me. But just stay up to date. I can't wait. If you are going to LA on August 8th to that show, please let us know so that we can meet up. We want to like plan some fun stuff when we're at the stadium so we could get in touch with all of you guys, especially those of you who are going to be there, obviously. But that being said, that about wraps up our show for today. Remember to follow us on Instagram and now TikTok. I did change our TikTok name so it's easier to find us on TikTok at T.Swift Sisters Pod. So both Instagram and TikTok are at T.Swift Sisters Pod. On Twitter, we will remain at T.Swift Sisters because that's where our account was born and that's how we shall stay. We will see you guys real soon.
And thanks
Bye.
thanks for
Mia.
coming, Mia.
Yeah,
for
thanks for
having me.
being
This was so
here,
much fun.
Mia.
Our
I honestly-
Folklorian
Love you.
queen.
Yes, our folklore queen.
Folklore.
You fit in so well in the podcast that I forgot that you were even our special guest. So
So excited.
Love you,
Have
Mia.
me back anytime.
Yes, we will.
When I'm not working.
All the time,
So.
please.